Good day. Welcome to Endurance Room. Hope everybody's doing well. Tonight I thought we could rap a bit about my friend Tim. He goes by Tobacco Road Adventures on Instagram. We've known each other now for a couple of years. We connected on shared interests in the outdoors and bushcraft, and we both really like knives. Tim especially really likes knives. He's got really good taste in them, and we're both musicians. Tim's a professional drummer down in North Carolina. I used to have a band. I played music, and as a musician, you've got an artistic side, especially when you've done it for as long as Tim has. And he's recently taken his artistic side from his music and his passion for knives and started producing Kydex sheaths. He just decided he was going to do it one day, and bought the tools and the equipment and just started knocking them out. And it went from really good to world class in just a couple of months. It's been awesome to see. And I don't know about you guys, but for me, a knife is really only as good as the sheath that you carry it in. And I've had plenty of knives in my day where I like the knife, I like the blade, but the sheath was just so-so. So I ended up not using the knife as much as I would have liked to, simply because the sheath was suboptimal. So, for example, I showed you guys this Brothers of Bushcraft Fieldcraft knife from Tops. I got this about a month and a half ago. Really like the knife. There's a couple things about it I'd like to change and improve, but it had a powder coating on. I took the powder coating off. I put a 90-degree spine on it, but I found out there's a differential heat treatment between the spine and the blade. The blade's a little bit harder for the edge, and then the spine is softer, so you can beat and wail on it and not snap the knife. So it's got a bit of a trade-off though, because this is soft. It's not really good for striking a ferro rod. It's a little weird, but I still like the knife. It feels good. It's got a good fit, takes a good edge, and it's a cutter. That being said, the sheath that it came with was this Molly job, and it was good enough to take it in the woods, but I wasn't very excited about it. One of the first things I was going to do after I did the stripping of the powder coat and the 90-degree spine was get some leather and stitch one up for myself. But before I could do that, Tim messaged me and asked me if I was interested in one of his Kydex sheaths, and I gave him a resounding yes. He asked me what colors I was interested in, what kind of aesthetics I wanted. He's like, I see you using the military gear, but you're also into the classic bushcraft, so I'm going to try and combine those elements. I'm like, that sounds perfect. So he came up with a color scheme that fit. He asked how I wanted to carry it, any features that I wanted, accessories on the sheath, whether I wanted a ferro rod or a honing rod. And I sent him the knife. A couple days later, he had it back to me, and I couldn't be happier. Like, it went from a knife that I like to something that I'm excited to put on my belt. So this is the sheath that Tim came up with. The front is coyote tan. The back is like olive drab with camo accents. This is a honing rod, so you can use the knife and refine the edge after you use it. Just fits right in there. It's not going anywhere, and neither is the knife. The retention is excellent. It literally took the knife to a whole other level. And this is just one example of the work he's doing. He's working with some top level guys in the industry. He's working with the guys from Phobos, and they make these really, really solid tactical knives for special forces, military operators, and different bushcraft blades. But he's just really excelling at it. And whenever I see somebody who's really good at a skill or a trade, they're really taking off with it, it's hard not to be excited or impressed, and especially when it's in line with your interests. Like for me, doing what I do, I need a good knife, and it's only as good as the sheath that it's carried in, and this just took it to a whole other level for me. So thank you, Tim. Thank you so much. I'm going to have a link down below in the comments and then a link in the description. Just please, if you're on Instagram, check out his work. If you need a custom sheath, just let him know that you heard about him from me. And, you know, thank you once again, Tim. This is totally awesome. So, right on, guys. I hope you're good. I'm going to go have dinner and talk to you guys soon. Cheers.